Welcome to the Solid Sound Podcast, where we talk about our favorite musicians all over the world. Today, we are talking all baby metal because they dropped a whole new album on Friday. As you can see, so these are the rankings. We got the best song ever, amazing, play on repeat, excellent, great, pretty good. We got a secret ranking that's coming up. Here's the criteria. Here's the criteria, okay? Composition and songwriting. How strong is the melody, chord progression, and arrangement? Does the song have clear structure and emotional impact? Which song made me grab a tissue? That's how I'm going on that one. Performance and delivery. How well are the vocals and instruments executed? Is the emotion authentic? And does the performance suit the style of the song? Production quality. How balanced and clear is the mix? Are the instruments well layered? Does the overall sound enhance the listening experience? That is how we're ranking these songs. What do you guys think?
I already forgot most of them. I'm going to do my best.
Let's just talk about the album as a whole, right? Let's talk about production quality. Let's talk about how balanced and clear the mix actually is. The whole entire album is a 10 out of 10 when it comes to mixing. It really is. I don't think there's one bad mix on this album.
It sounds good. It's just what I like and what I don't.
I've actually never had an issue with their production sounds. Not even from like their first album. I thought that they've always nailed it.
I think this was better than other albums. I 100% think it was better than other albums. It felt different to me. It didn't feel the same as other albums. It had a little bit more breathing room. It's not as much compression as we had with maybe the first album. You could hear more of the different instruments, in my opinion. Everything was well separated. Everything had a spot in the mix, where if you listen to Metal Resistance or the first one, like you feel like there's some things that are a little bit more buried. There was a couple things that were buried in some of these mixes, but it was for intention and it was a purpose for it, compared to where the other one where you're like, damn, I can barely hear this lead. Then you go watch it live, you can hear it. In this album, you could hear everything very clearly.
And I did notice that like with some of the collabs, there was differences, especially the Poppy one. That one stood out the most as like having a different kind of production quality to it. But the rest of them, I thought blended in like really well with each other also. Like I didn't think that, for example, the Bloodywood one sounded any different than Algorism.
Somehow with all the songs being drastically different from each other, it all felt the same. Does that make sense? There was still a theme of sound throughout the entire album, which is crazy with all the collabs. Nothing felt out of place to me, but maybe that could be just listening to baby metal for years. Nothing felt too crazy. Like it was all within the same soundscape, where like everything was very consistent. There's no drops in volumes, nothing crazy happening between track and track, which sometimes can be an issue in albums.
I know that we need a tier that's lower than pretty good. I'm not even saying that I'm going to put anything. I'm saying I need the opportunity.
You guys ready for the unveiling of this tier? Yeah, Champ was not happy with the tier list that we came up with. So.
No, dude, no album.
So we made a tier just for Champ, okay? So there we go. Champ's wrong tier. There we go. There you go. That is the tier we got. I want to know which song Champ hates.
To be clear, I didn't even say that I hated any of this.
We're just putting words in his mouth at this point, but they're pretty accurate, so we can
I'll just stop talking. You guys can speak for me.
So from me to you, what do we rank this, right? Composition and writing. What do you guys think?
I don't know how to put things on this tier list, guys. Like, excellent and great feel really close to, like, how I feel about a lot of stuff.
Just know that excellent is better than great.
All right. All right, so the writing and the composition, of the song with Poppy. I think it's really good. I think it's a really well put together song.
Would you say it's pretty good?
Yeah, I love it. See, it's funny because it's like one of my favorite songs on the album. I'm just going to put it out there right now. I liked it from the first time that I heard it. I liked it more after I listened to it more, and I started to pick up some of the nuances of like the melodies and stuff like that was taking place.
I love watching you struggle. This is great.
It's a great song, but I think great means worse than great right now. So I'll give it excellent.
I give it an excellent also. I think it's an excellent song.
I'm throwing this on amazing for me.
Amazing?
I think it was excellent when I first heard it, and then I saw it live, and it bumped to amazing.
See, for me, all the songs are amazing and on repeat because I listened to it more than once already. But maybe there's some songs I listen to a little bit more on repeat, like My Queen. That one
You've got to consider what the kind of longevity it'll have. Though,
I say also, excellent. Right? If I'm being honest, I would probably skip From Me to You here and there if I'm listening to the album because that's what I say. Two of us said excellent. Champ and I did, and then you said amazing. What does the chat say? We'll factor in the chat too for this. What do you guys rank this?
It's also one of the songs that's been out a little bit longer. So to Champ's point, it passes the time test. Like it's been out for 5 months now. 4 months, and I still bump to it.
We got a lot of excellence in the chat. Yeah, make your voice heard. You guys, I think we got 2 excellent, 2 amazing, 3 excellent. So everyone agrees with excellent. All right, what about Ratatata? Because performance and delivery is like through the roof on that one. That's S tier through the roof for performance and delivery. Composition and writing, I would say it's good. It's great. It's great. I want to say it's like excellent. Production quality is definitely
that's amazing to me.
You think the writing's amazing?
No, not
the song.
writing. So my overall, where they pull all the music out and like they're doing the disco ball part, and then it comes in with the heavy Ratatata, and then like that part for me, it goes so hard. Like it may not be the most beautifully written song because it's literally just an onomatopoeia. Like it's just Ratatata. Like it's fun.
I agree with you. My rank is amazing. Play on repeat because I play the song all the time. It's a hype song. Yeah, I'll never skip it.
Never skipped it.
Champ, what about you?
It's a good song. It's not my favorite on the album. I think it's really good live. That's where it like really stood out the most to me. I liked it the first time I heard it, and I've never listened. Just to be clear, I've never listened to Electric Callboy outside of this, so I didn't really know what I was getting into when I heard it. Like, oh, this sounds like these bands would know each other. Like they could go do this together, and I really liked it. But I didn't love it the first few times I heard it on the recorded version. I loved hearing it live. It's a good song to me. So I guess this one might have to go into the Champ's wrong tier.
There we go.
So we get
because I think it's better than pretty good, but I don't know if I would call it great. So I'm like in between pretty good and great.
Oh, okay.
Your body isn't a weapon.
It's fine. So I agree with this ranking. Champ's wrong tier, but we all know it's amazing. Play on repeat.
That's so funny. I love that.
That. So Champ's wrong tier for sure.
Champ doesn't like the foo-foo.
Champ doesn't like
the.
What does chat rank it? We should.
What do you think, chat? Where are you guys? I see a bunch of amazings in there already. I
think it's amazing. Amazing. Play on repeat. I don't think it's the best song ever. It's just amazing. Play on repeat. Very fair.
What's gonna be funny is someone's gonna take a screenshot of this completed chart at the end, and they're gonna be like, "These guys really put Ratatata at the bottom."
With no context, right? With no fucking context. All right. Next song. Let's do it. So song 3. I love it. I listen to it all the time. It's a good fucking time for me. Definitely play on repeat.
This one's tough.
Do we need a Shade Reacts wrong tier also in here?
No, this isn't a wrong tier. This is tough because I don't know if I want to put this up in that. Of course, like calling it the best song ever is a little cheeky, but
I can't.
It's hard for me to not put it as like my favorite or like top 2 on the album because I just absolutely love this song.
I only have one song that I consider the best song ever on this album. Actually, there's just one for me, maybe 2.
I'll put this as amazing.
Champ, song 3. Where are you putting it?
It's one of my favorites on the album. I'd go excellent on this one. My grading scale is a little harsher than I think these are, but it would be between excellent and great for me.
You don't play it on repeat? Come on.
I actually don't, but
okay.
Don't worry.
Okay.
There's going to be a song that I will be playing on repeat at least.
We're getting another Champ's wrong tier selection here? Or?
No way.
No,
I'm giving it an excellent. That's too high.
Wait.
Low for you.
Chat, weigh in on this because we got amazing, excellent. It's a pretty tight. Should we put up a poll?
While they're doing that, why don't we move on to the next one?
Yeah. Okay. So we got Con, which, man, I can't really rank this one. I'm going to have to stay out of this one because I didn't do my breakdown of it. I've heard the song, but I'm going to have to go with you guys on this one because I have heard it and I love what I heard live.
I loved it live also. When we went to see them, this was one of my favorite songs live. Like, this is an S tier live song. But then I listened to all the new tracks and I came back around and I listened to Con again. And it ended up being one of my least favorite tracks on the album after all is said and done.
Wow.
Now, that doesn't take away from it, from the live performance, because I still think that this is probably one of the most fun songs that they have to listen to live. S tier, it's top of the line live, but recorded after I heard all the other songs, it really was closer to the bottom. So I'm going to give it a great.
Oh, wow. Okay. Shade, what are you doing for this one? What are you ranking this?
Great. just like Champ is a little more harsh on his scale, I feel like my bias comes through and enhances my scale. Like I have a +1 curve to everything I vote, and he's like a -1 curve to everything he votes. I think I need to acknowledge that going into all of this. But
what do you think, chat? You throw in your ranking while he's deciding.
I'd put this as excellent to great as well. I'd probably put it at excellent until I heard what Champ just said, and I agreed with a lot of it because I love this song. It was one of my favorites on the album. The first time I heard it live, it was phenomenal. But then now that these other songs have come out, by comparison, there's just some that I think are more fun. Like I think it has my favorite choreography so far, but it's very good. There's other songs that just steal the spotlight a little bit.
All right, so it looks like the consensus on song 3 is going to be excellent. Is what we got. 53% said excellent on YouTube, and then 90% said excellent on Twitch. So song 3 is excellent. Man, we're like pretty centered on all these ones, except for Ratatata, where it's a split between Champ's Wrong Tier and Amazing. Kawaii! This one. I don't even know, man. I've been listening to it a lot. I fucking love this song. It's amazing. It's like amazing play on repeat. It's so strange. I love it. I don't know. I just can't. But if I'm being objective, it'd probably go into excellent also. But if I'm being super biased, it's probably amazing play on repeat. What do you think, Shade?
This one's also, I think the 3 newest ones that we haven't heard that don't have a music video yet are going to be the toughest to judge based on the performance and delivery. Because like we hear it on the album, but we don't see them. Like I'm very curious what the choreography and the concept is going to look like for this song. I'm so curious after hearing it. What the heck is going on in this song? What is happening? I think it's the most unique track on the album. I was super excited about it because I wanted it to be like the Black Baby Metal again. I've been going back and re-listening to from the beginning to new live concerts from Baby Metal, and something that I really like about their older stuff is that they did these Black Baby Metal and then a Sue solo song, and I love that. It is a little break of the album, a little break of the performance, and this kind of feels like they're going to do that again. It feels like this Momo song. I can't tell if Sue's in there in the chorus, or it may be a little bit in the mix, but it seems very Momo and Moa forward. So
who's rapping in the middle?
All 3 of them are in there.
I think that's Moa.
Yeah, Sue is 100% in there for sure. I'm trying to remember when I slated the tracks, but they're all in there.
Sue's in the chorus. For sure.
Oh yeah, Moa doing the. I was like, what the hell? And then, by the way,
dude, the barking by Momo.
And then when we separated a track, we found out that Moa has more vocal lines infused with a guitar track, so they compress the guitar and Mo's vocals together on separate tracks. So she has like multiple tracks where she does the with her.
Yeah, that was cool. That one's the one that threw me off the most in like a fun way. That one, I knew it was going to be different because everyone was like spoiling it and talking about it, but I didn't know exactly.
I didn't know.
Holy shit.
I thought it was going to be like a Black Baby Metal song. That's what I thought we were going to get 100%.
It's pretty much what it was. That's why I want to see it like performed. I want to see them. I want to see what they bring to the visuals behind this song.
I don't know how much in the future I'm going to be like playing it while I'm listening to the rest of the album. It is unique. It was fun to hear them do that and stuff like that.
Champs is pretty good. Chat, what do you think out of this tier list? Can't go wrong with any of these. How about you, Shade? How are you feeling about this?
Hold on, let me look at
the rankings. I got to say, for me, this is going to be amazing play on repeat because, for one, Dicodec fucking crushed the production on this, and it's always impressive when he dials it back in his production because it's still crazy. It's still crazy and it still sounds good. But this is definitely one of his crazy, catchier productions. Like I love it when Dicodec goes into the catchy production elements. And obviously there's other writers on this, but you can tell his fingerprint is on that production in the background. He's the reason why we got all these sound effects, and probably he was the one that encouraged some of those ad libs to be there because he does this in his music also. I don't know. For me, this is an amazing play on repeat, but if I'm going by criteria, I probably could go with a great. But for me, it's amazing. Another reason why I would say amazing is I've never heard a single song in my entire life that sounds like this. I'm sorry. There's not one song that comes fucking close to this. Like, they could take the style of this song and make a whole album around it and just do this style, and it would be the most freshest, newest thing that you've ever heard. But no, you're just going to get one song, and that's it. Moving on to a whole different style.
I can't really put my finger on anything that is this extreme in this direction. while still having all of the heavy layers that come in throughout the course of the song.
Yeah, that's the part that blew my mind is when those heavy chugs come in at the end with the choppy beats. And I'm like, what the hell?
And it builds to it because it is in the first verse. It's just sparse. The heavy instruments will come in, but then they disappear.
Jägermeister 79.
Consistent.
Jägermeister 79. We need a what the fuck tier for songs like this. Here we go. New tier list. What the fuck is for Kawaii?
Yeah. I think what the fuck means super interesting, but don't know how you really feel about it.
It's hard to compare it to other songs because it's in its own world.
Does this tier list even count anymore?
It never did.
It didn't from the beginning. It didn't from the beginning.
Let's be real.
Right. Oh my God, we still have so many more to go through. Sunset Kiss. Let me just start here. This is the best song ever. This is the best song ever. It was perfectly crafted. You can say, yeah, it's not the most fun song like the other ones, but this is the best crafted song. This is just one of the best produced, the best written. It's one of the catchiest. It has a solid chorus, has solid verses, breakdowns, a beautiful solo in it that was perfectly mixed. It was all around a fucking great song, and it's the best song ever. For me, this is my best song ever on the album, for sure. And I said it during the stream. I have a feeling it's going to be my favorite one. Don't get me wrong, I love all the songs. Like, I like all these songs pretty much equal, but if I were to be like, hey, this is the best song ever, okay, it's this one, Sunset Kiss. And probably maybe another song, but we'll talk about it later. But Sunset Kiss, best song ever for me.
Two of you guys put it at the best song ever. This was definitely in my top 3, which is super cool. I don't think the 3 of us have ever really like completely agreed on one.
Yeah.
I will say I'm gonna put it up there too.
I want to mention the part about Polyphia. It doesn't feel like a full-on Polyphia song. It's not even to the extreme of a Polyphia song. And I think this really shows how great the guys are from Polyphia. Yeah, they do a lot of flashy guitar stuff. That's their MO, right? But with this, they actually sat back and crafted a great song with Baby Metal and with the team or whoever was writing it. They have the capability of writing great songs with vocalists. And I think that gets missed because a lot of people think of Polyphia and the crazy guitar, and then it's tiresome after a while, which I agree. There's only so much shredding I can listen to on guitar. I just want to hear a really great song. I think this really shows how good they are as writers. It really demonstrates how well they can put together a song. And then when you have an awesome team like Baby Metal together, of course they're going to write an amazing song.
It sounds like Baby Metal if they were like in a beautiful meadow in the middle of the day, like performing out there. It just gives that vibe off. It's like they're out there, they're still wearing their Baby Metal outfits and stuff.
Who else imagine Moa, Sue, and
they've got flowers all around.
The Sound of Music style, just
yes, exactly.
I just imagine them in a meadow version. Now, just like frolicking.
Yeah, dude, fucking awesome. It's so good. You're cool with best song ever? Cool.
The next one on here, man, my queen with Spirit Box. As you all know, I'm not a big fan of Spirit Box. I love my reaction to this song because when I first check it out, you could tell that I'm like, but there's so much intrigue in Sue Metal's vocals. This is probably one of the best Sue Metal vocal songs on the album, in my opinion, because it's the most unique out of all the songs because of the note choices that she chooses for this song. And that's what really drew me in was her vocals. And then after we listened to it, I broke it down and I just kept falling in love with the song more and more. It was definitely one of the songs like Kawaii. First listen, like what? Second listen, like I love this because it's just so different. It was really different because of Sue though. I gotta say that. It's because of Sue. The guitars were super heavy, almost felt like a Slaughter to Prevail heaviness to it, but Sue's vocals is what I really love about that song. So I wouldn't put it like way up there. It's going to be definitely, we took it away. I would have put it in a great tier or excellent, but that's how I feel about the song. And I feel like it's just going to keep going up my list as I keep listening to it.
Shade?
Yeah, this one I'm putting probably between great and excellent for me. I'd never really heard Spirit Box, so I don't really know their style as much. I loved the music video. I'd put this at probably the excellent tier. I need to hear it more. I'd love to hear this live. I thought the mix on Courtney's voice was interesting. It felt like she was really overmixed or undermixed in the music. Like it was hard to hear her during some of her cleans. And then she came up with the screams, and the screams sounded good, but the cleans I couldn't even really understand even in English. But like my first reaction to it, I thought this was just a fun song, but I don't know if it'll be one that I like constantly go back to a bunch, but who knows? It's been out for 2 freaking days. Like it's kind of hard to really have a deep connection to the song yet, but dude, Sue's vocals in this are insane. That lower register she hits, that sort of softer whispery tone, and that like kind of texture she has is really nice.
That's a theme with this album. The theme with this album is vocals low range being exploited a lot more, because this song did feel like a more mature song. Like it just felt like that. I still think it's one of the most unique melodies. Whoever wrote those vocal lines, genius. Like I would have never thought of those note choices that they did for that. I don't even know how they came up with it. I almost feel like a guitarist wrote the melody line and then had Sue sing it, because just trying to sing those notes in the order that they were doing it was just baffling to me. And I'm so happy they went with it. The music underneath still fit with it. It has some dissonance to it. It was just so weird.
It had a good progression, because Sue started really low, soft and low, and then her second chorus coming through, it definitely elevated to higher pitch, a higher tone, and higher volume. And then the third is when Courtney comes in. And so that's like the whole song just continues to build and build to that climax of Courtney like screaming. It's a very fun song. The music video is dope. I love the visuals. For me, I just think it's like a musical taste of not knowing Spirit Box enough to really like get crazy into some of the like scratchy sounds and things like that they put. It's just not totally my style. I'd put this as a solid excellent though. It's still a really good song. I just probably wouldn't have it on repeat all the time.
Champ, what are you going with?
Well, I totally agree with you guys focusing on the vocals on this song, because that's definitely the best part of this song. It's the first time I heard the Spirit Box Courtney, right? She sounded good. I liked her scream. She actually did sound like Poppy.
Did you guys listen to it?
Twice?
Okay, because I liked it so much more on the second time. But the first time I was like, I don't know. And you can see my face in the reaction. I'm like, I don't know. And then I listened the second time, I'm like, oh my God, that's really incredible. When I started really breaking it down. Like breaking it down made me appreciate it so much more. What we got for My Queen, pretty good. We'll put it there. Pretty good.
Algorism. Here, I'll start on this one. Sounded like an anime opening intro track, but like really well made. I thought it was awesome.
Why is everyone saying best song ever? I don't get that. I don't think it. I'm
not putting this on best song ever.
I say excellent. I can't go. I've seen the chat say best song ever, which is blowing my mind. There's just so many best song evers that came out for that one.
There's at least 2 songs on this album that I think are better than it, but it's a really good song. I like it. It's an excellent song. I think.
Actually, this is a 101s. This song gets my lowest ranking for the mix. It's actually really well mixed. There's just Momo's vocals were not mixed as good as song 3.
Is this the one where she screams in it?
Yeah, near the end.
Near the end?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So that was like my favorite part of the song also, and I thought it built up to that really nice, and I thought she sounded awesome.
If best song ever can only be one song, then Algorism goes to amazing. You can have more. There's definitely one. For me, it's excellent, but here, let's put up a poll for this one.
If you guys put it excellent, I'm putting it amazing. That's just the way it works. But I thought this was super fun, but I've only heard it like a couple of times. I'd be curious how this one continues to just shape my thoughts on it over time.
I put up a poll. There it is. Let's see what the chat says. I'm really curious which one we're getting for that.
About to get slammed with best song ever.
There's like this upbeat like punkiness. I don't know. I really thought it was good.
I think I need to hit. I think I need to hear Algorism more. It looks like the polls are going with amazing.
Right. So they put it at amazing. I put it at excellent. Shade put it at amazing. What do you think?
I think it's excellent.
Okay, so then we're gonna have to go to amazing. I think.
Yeah.
I think you and I are gonna have to bump ours up.
All right, Metali. Where are we going? I say
best song ever.
What? No, because it was very similar to the style of Megasune. Like it sounds like it sounded like they were trying to go for that vibe again, which is great. I thought it was a really catchy song, really fun. I'd probably put it's definitely amazing on repeat because I listen to it all the time. I go amazing with Metali. Very easy for me on that one.
Very good. It's very good. It's
very good. Damn, but that chorus is so catchy.
It's all right. They got better choruses. This was also the collab where we felt like he had the least to do with it. And we talked about it a lot, where we were just like, his part is tacked on and it's fine. It did sound like a Rage Against the Machine like riff throughout the verse, which was weird because he didn't write the verse. They've done a great job with the collabs and blending the baby metal sound with whoever they're collabing. Just overall, excellent job overall. They nailed that, and they did it again in this song. It's just there's better collabs on this album, in my opinion.
This is an example of the song's been out so long, it doesn't feel like a new reaction. Like it doesn't feel new. Like I've been listening to the song since I've first started listening to Baby Metal like 8 months ago.
Do you guys think it should have went on the album? Do you think that should have been counted?
Not really. No.
It should have been if it comes on my like playlist, I'm 50-50 on skipping it. And it's because it's a little like repetitive.
So this one, Twitch and YouTube do not agree with each other. Twitch, we got very
Shade's
good.
opinion is wrong. I like this song. What is it?
And YouTube is amazing. And then also, Shade's opinion is wrong.
I put song 3 as as one of the best songs, or amazing, and y'all put it down in excellent. So my opinion must be wrong. You're right.
Okay, fair enough. We'll take song 3 and shift it down here. There you go. Let me make you feel. All right. The last song, White Flame. Ooh, I can't. I know a lot of people are going to say best song ever, and I'm leaning towards it. It's just not quite Sunset Kiss. If I did put in best song ever, it's right behind Sunset Kiss.
I would throw this as up there at best song ever. This is so whenever at the beginning of this, when I said I want to put song 3, but there's another one, this is the one I wanted to put as my favorite song. But then you guys convinced me on Sunset Kiss because that was also really high up. This one to me, I think it's just Chef's Kiss at the end of the album. I think this is going to be a great potential replacement for Road of Resistance for their live show Ender. I feel like you can tell there's going to be some of that crowd engagement, some of the chanting, some of those like impactful emotional moments of the song. It's heavy, it's fun. Yeah, this one's up there. This one's top of the list.
Yeah, I agree. This is the one thing you're right about. We can make a Shade was actually right about this song.
We don't need any more tears.
We could do it.
This is probably the best song that they've written like in this form since Road of Resistance, and Road of Resistance was written with outside help. So I think this is like the best song that the Kami band has put together. This has that epic feeling to it. It's so well made. The vocals are fantastic the whole time. If I was only going to put one song at the top tier,
damn, we all agreed this much. Theory, I think they did this to really push baby metal even further. All these collabs have gained them a crazy amount of new fans that have never heard them before. And even vice versa, baby metal has also introduced their fans to bands that other people haven't heard before. And I think that's why we're getting this really cool, unique sound from each of these songs individually that make this album so special. And I think they hit it out of the park with this album. They just really did. They really chose the best of the best with who they worked with and how they wrote the songs.
Would you guys be willing to put a rating on this overall album, 1 to 10?
I'd go with 9. I think it'd be fair.
A really good score.
I like a 9. 9 solid, because it's Chams, that's a good point. If we don't rank all of them as the best song ever, we can't rate the album. It's an
Okay.
That's a little.
You're right. Let me fix that. Hold on. All right.
I don't think I've listened to an album like that. I like really enjoyed every single song.
Everybody strap in. 8.8. Way better than their last album. Huge upgrade. Maybe their best album overall.
Because like we're obviously getting nitpicky here, trying to rank them and all of that. But at the end of the day, it's did I like it or not? And I'd say yes, I like every single song on this album. I don't remember an album that I've listened to.
There you go, guys.
I've been that way.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Is that better now? Now can we rate it?
Now you can give it a 10.
Now I can give it a 10.
Screenshot that.
Okay. It's a 10. It's a 10. All right. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure we're clear here. All right. All the songs were the best song ever. You guys are awesome. We appreciate you all being here. Make sure you join us next Sunday at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, where we talk about our favorite musicians from all over the world. We will have more of a variety next time. We just knew we were going to be talking a lot about baby metal. All right, guys. See you all in the next one. See you.